All right.
To read it when you buy a copy.
Yeah. It's just everyone in this fucking book is a piece of shit. I love it.
Oh, that's fantastic. I can't wait.
But they all think they're like good people.
Well, yeah, it's usually the way it works.
They all have reasons why they're good, but they're all shit. And then the one you think is shit, he turns out to actually be kind of cool. And then he dies. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, where's my beer? I bought a pod beer just for this one.
I'm having one myself.
Fucking $4 for a single can of beer. I'm like, what are you doing? Monsters.
Yeah, mine did cost a buck, I'll tell you that.
No, they're $2 downtown, but I was too lazy to go that far. All right, here we go.
All right.
Well, hi there. Happy Saturday. It's July 13th, I think, 2019. And I'm Eric, talking at you as always from beautiful downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where most of the people I meet in a day are exactly like Slinkies. They're all pretty much useless, but it always makes me happy when one of them gets pushed down the stairs.
It's one of the greatest things in the world. That's great.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of What If We're Right from the beautiful city filled with beautiful people. And beautiful Milton, I hear, is in a bit of a heat wave. How you doing tonight, Gord?
Sweating like a fat man in the summer.
I would expect nothing else from a man wandering the cemetery at dusk.
Actually, speaking of which, I am going to go wander the cemetery. Right now I'm just standing in front of my house. I'm going to go wander the cemetery.
Fantastic. As always, show tonight brought to you by the Champion Tree Entertainment Company and our associate producer, Adrian Segura. If you got any questions for him or us, Eric at ericgord.com, Gord at ericandgord.com. And on that note, there's been a massive amount of whining on Facebook about people not participating in podcasts, which on one hand makes me feel quite reassured that it's not just us. But on the other hand, come on, but people, like, shoot an email, send a voice message. You can go on anchor.fm and shoot us a voice message, or you can go right to ericandgord.com, go to the contact page, and you can talk your face off for 10 minutes. And you don't even have to tell us who you are. It can be totally anonymous. Start participating. People work very hard on these shows, and really all we ask is a little bit of engagement. So just say hi, or tell us to fuck off, or whatever you want. Eric at ericgord.com. Sorry, go ahead.
This brings me up to a question, actually, because this actually got asked me, and I actually stumped on the answer. Embarrassing. I was asked about, because I said, we need, like, it'd be nice to get some feedback and reviews. And they're like, well, where should we leave a review? And I'm like, can you do it on Spotify? I'm like, I don't know.
Yes.
But apparently no, because I was up on fucking Spotify, and I cannot find a way to leave a comment.
Oh, okay. Well, the ones I do know then, I thought you could on Spotify.
Apparently not, because nobody else can seem to fucking figure it out.
There is always, and everybody pay attention, I'm not just talking to Gord here. You can go to Spreaker.com, and on the bottom of the page of every episode, there's a comment section on the episode page. There's also a chat section. You can chat with us on Spreaker.com while we podcast if you want. So you got Spreaker.com, you got Castbox.fm, I believe. Castbox is a great site for listening to podcasts, very user-friendly, and they also have comment sections. And we have a page there. It's the Eric and Gord page. I think it's called the Eric and Gord Awesome page, or Eric and Gord are awesome page. It's something to do with awesome. You can comment there. Pod Chaser.
Apple as well, because.
Well, I was going to get to Apple. Apple's the one that matters apparently in the world, although I don't understand why. But Apple, it's the star rating. I'm not sure if you can comment, but you give us a rating out of stars. There's a malicious bot right now that's inundating people with 1-star ratings to make them look bad.
I've heard about that.
Someone got over 500 1-star ratings yesterday. Never had 500 listeners.
I bet you it's fucking Joe Rogan.
It could be.
I mean, would that not, like, that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. How is he, like, the highest rated? Because he's fucking botting everybody else to get low ratings.
Yeah, and you know who's not getting it? The ones who haven't been on Apple since September. We win.
We might just have to avoid Apple from now on, just in case.
Well, we've done a good job of it for almost a year. I knew there was a reason we were doing it, and now it's come out. So good, yay for us for seeing that a year ago and avoiding it.
Again, it shows what if we were right.
Exactly. So we have Spreaker, we have Castbox. You can also go to podchaser.com, which that's their whole purpose for existing, is rating podcasts. There's also chartable.com. Looks like charitable without the I, Chartable. That's where we get all our chart ratings, like in Paraguay and whatnot.
Fucking Paraguay. I can't get over that. Hello, Paraguay.
And we've actually received reviews on Chartable. Jake and Van, that's where we got our first review from him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There are other options, but those are the ones that I check on a very regular basis. Spreaker, Podchaser, Chartable, and Castbox. Those are the ones I check on a regular basis. So if you want a review that we'll actually find out about, you can go do it there. The other thing or Facebook, by the way, obviously, Facebook, Twitter, always good to do. Those get checked by people who matter. They check our Facebook page. And also, one that's a really easy one that I would absolutely adore if you guys did this, go to ericandgord.com and click on the contact page. There's you can leave reviews, you can do a little write-up, you can give us a star rating, there's a survey you can fill out, there's voice messages, there's any different way, and I will take them from ericandgord.com and post them everywhere. So that's probably the easiest way, and that's the way you're going to get the most exposure for your review, is do it right on ericandgord.com, and we'll get it right away, and we will either celebrate it or cry ourselves to sleep, whichever it may be.
Well, actually, that was the only one I could think of. I'm like, well, since I can't think of anything else, I said, just go to our webpage.
Yeah, that's why I have the webpage.
ericandgord.com, easiest, yeah.
That's why I started the webpage, was for those questions. And for any questions you have, the answers will always be at ericandgord.com.
Why is the sky blue? ericandgord.com.
ericandgord.com. Hey, if you ask that, you'll get answers. Anything you ask, we will research and answer for you.
And that is going to be the answer. The answer would just be ericandgord.com.
Well, that pretty much is the answer for most things. But thank you very much to whoever asked that question. Great question. Glad to hear you're asking. The more you guys do that, the more we win. Especially Facebook, Twitter, and ericandgord.com. Those get checked by the heavy hitters who go, hey, I wonder if this show's any good. Let's check their website and their Facebook page. Which they do. They do check that stuff, which is amazing that our Facebook page, the Eric and Gord What If We're Right official Facebook page, had something like 900 visits this month.
Wow.
In the last 28 days.
Oh, wow.
Just absolutely phenomenal. Just so cool. I want to double check that and make sure I don't look like a complete jackass and find out it was actually like 12 or something.
Oh, my bad. It was 9.
9. Oh, I moved that decimal.
Damn it.
I'm bad with decimals.
That's why I'm not in math.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, actually. I was very, very shocked and pleasantly surprised when I looked. Where is that magic number? Not there. Of course, now I can't find it. I believe it was 900 and change in the last 28 days, and I thought that was just super duper awesome of you guys. Keep that up, because that's the stuff that gets us noticed. That's why we're climbing up the charts, and I thank you guys very, very much, very sincerely. There's no point in doing this without you guys, so you should try to make yourselves more vocal and realize that it's all about you. So be a part of it.
Damn it, and this whole time I thought it was all just about me.
Yeah, me too. And up until recently, I guess it was, because I was the only one listening. Oh, I'm sorry. I am way off. It was 393 in the last 28 days, which is still an amazing number.
I'm still taking that. Yeah, absolutely.
Almost 400 people checked out the official Eric and Gord What If We're Right page. And you can, if you want to check that on Facebook, it's Facebook at Eric and Gord.
There you go.
It's that easy. It's at Eric and Gord. And if you want to Twitter, it's at Eric_Gord. Instagram at Eric and Gord. Everything's Eric and Gord. Just type in Eric and Gord somewhere, and we're there.
We are the best, the most popular, and the #1 rated Eric and Gord in the fucking world right now.
The only one getting more calls than us in a day is fucking 911, you assholes.
Oh, you fucking douchebags.
This Thursday passed, Amber Alert was issued. I forget where it was, somewhere out east. 2 boys disappeared. They were later found very safe with their grandfather. It was just a misunderstanding. Thank God for that. But in the meantime, while they were being searched for, another onslaught of ridiculous phone calls to 911 complaining about the Amber Alert. I don't know how to get through to you people, but number one, it's a fucking option on your phone that you can turn off. Turn it off, and you won't get that anymore. If you don't know how to use a cell phone by now, shoot yourself. This is ridiculous. Tying up 911.
This is so fucking pathetic. You are the same motherfuckers that show up at hospitals when you got the sniffles and holding up fucking hospital wait lines for other people actually fucking injured and sick because you get the sniffles. You whiny little Dogan-faced, cock-sucking, fucking useless idiot.
And I thought after the last time this happened, which was, I don't remember exactly, but it was very, very recently.
Yeah, it's in Ontario here.
I thought the country should have gotten the point at that one. And I was sympathetic and saying they don't understand, and then, the phones, I was trying to be diplomatic about it. But for another one to happen this quickly, just means you guys aren't listening to anything anybody's saying, and that's unacceptable.
No, it's pathetic.
People could die because of your whining. Do you not understand that people's lives are at risk every time you call 911 to whine about something stupid? I know to a lot of you that might not matter.
You motherfucking morons. Think about this for just a brief second. You know what? Fuck that. Take a little bit longer than a brief second. That's because that's the only thought you're doing right now because you're too fucking dumb to hold a real thought. Think about it. Your fucking wife, your boyfriend, your husband, your son, your daughter, they are dying. You can't get through to 911 because your fucking asshole neighbor is calling to complain because his cell phone went off. Think about that. How fucking quickly would you sue your neighbor or beat him, put him in the hospital, fucking rage kill him if you found out the reason your loved one died was because he was tying up the fucking phone lines because his phone rang while he was asleep?
Okay, let me go right to the root of this. I have the world's most annoying cell phone right now. It's so bad I'm not even going to talk about it and give them the pleasure of the advertising. It's the most giant piece of shit ever, but for its price range, it's the best you can buy. It is pretty much every annoying ringtone that other cell phones threw out, they picked up and they used. It makes the most god-awful sounds you can imagine. None of them are remotely close to anything pleasant. And they're not that fucking bad. It's your cell phone going off. You push ignore and you go back to your fucking America's Got Talent or whatever other brainless piece of shit you're watching. The Bachelor, probably. You just push ignore and it stops. How much of an imposition in your life is it that your cell phone goes off? It's so bad that